Little game of imagination involving a member of this audience, and that's going to be you. You don't have to leave your seat. It's very easy. What's your name? Mac. All right, you and I will take a little imaginary journey from the comfort of this room. Let's go to Europe. Sound good? Pick a place you want to go. Don't say it out loud, but pick a country in Europe, anywhere you like. I'll even give you Scandinavia. That's how generous I am. Pick one of those countries. Don't tell me what it is. Just tell me when you got one. Don't take one of those Eastern European places because no one can spell them and they change their names all the time. But you got a place?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to ask you to send it to me. Just look right here and just mentally spell it to yourself. Don't move your lips. Don't give me any clues. But just look right here, and I'll try and write it down on the pad, and then when I show it, if I'm right, I get a nice round of applause. So look at me. Focus on me. Spell this silently to yourself. You're really jumping around, aren't you? I know you're a little nervous, and maybe that's what's going on, but you're sort of jumping around. I think I'm going to get these letters, but maybe not in order. Let me try and get them, and then we'll put them together into the right way. There's an A in the country name, correct?
Yeah.
So far, so good. Look at me. There's an N. Yeah. Yes, yeah. She's impressed. Look at me. Hopefully I'm going to bring the rest of the group in on this concept. Is that a D? No, I wasn't sure about that. You were jumping around a little too much for me. Look at me. Concentrate. Don't change your mind now. It's an R. Boy, you seemed like such a nice lady when we started. I'm going to give this the best shot I can. I'm going to write down what I think is going on here. Okay, it wasn't an R, it was the N again. You jumped over to the N, which looks like an R when you put it in lowercase. Now I know what's going on. I'm going to put this in uppercase just so that there's no confusion. And we'll see what's going on here. Oh, boy. All right, any country in Europe or Scandinavia, a worldwide choice. What country did you have in mind? Spain. How about if I had Switzerland? They both start with S. Well, let's go to Spain. A little experiment played with some simple materials that I shall explain. This is of interest in terms of what is on its opposite side, which I won't show you, but it will be of interest and importance later, particularly to you, because it has to do with some decisions you're about to make. So let me lean this up against this glass so that we can't do anything with it until later. This is a little display stand. As you can see, it is numbered 1 to 8 different positions that have to do with information on the opposite side of this piece of cardboard, which I'll set back into position facing away from you. What is your name? Sandy. Sandy, you're going to choose one of these numbers from 1 to 8, but I want you to be absolutely sure that this choice is entirely your own. For this reason, decide on one of those numbers, but steer away from anything you think I might want you to pick. It might be, for example, that I might have done some research, found out your phone number and know the first digit of that, or maybe I asked someone who would know your lucky number. If you think that's possible, it's not. But if you think that I've done that research and had the inclination to do that research, then don't go to that number. Choose a number you're sure that I wouldn't have any way of knowing or guessing. And then to be sure about that, you can change your mind. Which you have, haven't you? Which means, of course, now you're thinking of a number even you didn't know you'd be thinking of just a moment ago. So I think clearly this can't be a number that I would know in advance. All right? What number are you thinking of? 3. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, on the opposite side of the white card here are some designs, and they match up in position to the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, the third design in is a zigzag. But you did change your mind. What number did you have before that?
4.
The 4. The fourth number over is tied to the sort of a star or asterisk design. So it would have been something different. But you went for number 3, and that is the zigzag. That's important because of what I have over here, because clearly your choice of the zigzag was determined by decisions that were completely free and not influenced in any way. There was no coercion whatsoever. Would you agree? You do. Then how would you explain this?